A West Michigan man was at the concert last night when the shots were fired, and 24-hour News 8's Heather Walker is talking to him now. Heather?
Yeah, he was actually walking towards the stage when the shooting occurred. Chris Duzan is from Wyoming. He was in Las Vegas on business. He joins us now live over Facebook from Las Vegas. Chris, first of all, we're just so glad that you are unharmed. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to experience this.
Thank you.
What was it like? Tell me about last night.
Well, last night we had literally been at the concert for about 15 minutes and took some pictures, and like you said, we were walking closer to the stage up along the right-hand side of where the refreshment stands are, and all of you have seen the pictures, the containers there, and we heard what sounded like firecrackers, like somebody threw firecrackers that we all hear back in Michigan on the 4th of July. And then we quickly realized that once it started again, there was a guy and a girl that came by us. She had a wound to her arm that it was gunfire. So we helped her, and me and my buddy, we dove over one of the tables and turned it over next to the container. And realized, my buddy from his military training said, you know, we got 4 to 8 seconds to move. We got to get out of here. So we couldn't, there's so many people around us, we couldn't move. And eventually, you know, we got up and got around to the other end of the container where people just piled in there. This shooting went on for at least 10 minutes. I took a picture at 10:05 and walked toward the stage, and at 10:08 the shooting started.
And you said that you knew immediately that the gunfire was coming from up above.
Right, I thought it was, well, right immediately I thought it sounded like firecrackers in the crowd, but once the second wave started, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds later, I could hear it was coming, what I thought was on top of Mandalay Bay.
Wow, and you said there was actually people that were just piling on top of you trying to get to safety, right? You were helping people.
Yeah, well, there's another guy, and unfortunately in situations like these concerts, a lot of people are drinking. The guy asked me to help get his girl to safety, and I picked her up and moved her next to me, and then I think she was totally passed out. We checked and we didn't see any gunshot wounds after the shooting started, but I think she might have died from people being on top of her, but it's speculation. I don't know for sure.
What was it like in that moment when you are ducking, when there are bullets? I mean, you said you heard bullets hitting objects next to you.
Yeah, there were bullets hitting the metal container. Just, you know, tap, tap, tap. You could hear them hitting, and then you could hear them ricocheting, but you know, me and my buddy, we managed to stay calm and try to get people to stay and not go or go when they were not shooting, if they were going to try to get away, because some of them just sheer panic and utter chaos.
So explain that to me. You said there were moments of pause in the shooting.
Well, what it is this guy, we found out later, had like 10 rifles, they're automatic weapons up in the room. I only heard that from the news today. I always believed, and I said to my buddy, I said, this is one shooter shooting from an elevated position randomly. So it was, you know, 4 to 8 seconds for him to change a clip and start shooting again. So this went on for at least 10 minutes.
And you said you knew before you left that night that at least a dozen people had passed away.
Yeah, like 13, because, you know, we gave first response and aid for what we could do, because some people were drunk, some people that, you know, we found bullet holes, small caliber, like maybe, this is a total guess, like AR-15 or something small, because the entry wounds looked like they'd been shot with a .22. Still there?
I'm glad you sent me that calendar.
Okay, Sorry, I'm having
Heather,
trouble hearing you right now on my IFB.
Can you hear?
But
Okay.
just a horrific scene that unfolded there, and actually by chance, you weren't even planning to attend this concert. You were there, I know, for business, and a buddy that you were having dinner with had tickets to the concert and asked if you wanted to go, and you decided on a whim and actually ended up there 15 minutes before the shooting. So we are just so glad that you are okay, that you were unharmed, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us. At the live desk, Heather Walker, 24-hour News 8.
Wow. Fascinating accounts of what happened in Las Vegas. Heather, thank you.